First question. Anybody have a question?
Here's the parent.
Yes.
When my grandma's gonna sing that song?
That will happen later today. You have to hang around the area.
How long has she been singing that song?
Hey Terry, they want to know how long we've been singing the song.
Well, I started singing it when we had it over there at the Woodman of the World Hall, the old Woodman of the World Hall. So I don't remember. I really don't remember how long it's been. But there's a long time.
Did you know it by heart?
Yes, but I can't read it. I have to have glasses. I used to just take that out and jump that like that, but I don't.
Who could tell us the fondest memory of growing up back in the day, being raised by Edison and Adenizia, or Mamoyaya? Who wants to answer that?
Do what?
Just tell us a story about being brought up by Adenizia.
Yeah, Mike's on.
Yeah, it's on.
All right. We ate a lot of biscuits and cornbread. I remember that. And one day, we were living in Elton, Louisiana. And so I had to drop out of the 6th grade, and I wanted to have a good education, because I knew I had to have a good education to succeed. But anyway, I dropped out of school, and we moved to Elton, Louisiana, out in the country. And my mother had gone to town and bought me a new pair of shoes. And so I put them on, I started walking around, and the shoes were too small. And I was walking around in the barnyard, around that fence, and then Roland come by and he said, "Delton, why are you walking with a stick?" I said, "Well, brother, my shoes are killing me, brother." He said, "What's the matter?" I said, "They're too tight." He said, "Why don't you tell Mother about it?" "No, she might not go back to town and exchange them." I wanted to keep them. And one day, my sister here and I, we went walking by a big bayou, and she got too close to the edge and fell in and broke her arm. So I walked in there, got out, and she was crying. I said, "Sister," I said, "don't worry about it. Your arm is just crooked, you know." Now, I mean, it was broken. And we had a lot of good memories, I remember, when we were growing up. But time was tough. And we lived a hard life, hardly any money. And we survived. And March the 2nd, about what is it, a couple of weeks, I'll be 83 years old. I never thought I'd live this long. But I'm in pretty good shape, other than being a diabetic, and but it's coming along fine. Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Tell us one of your fondest memories of growing up with your mom and dad.
We're going to cut it short.
They're limiting you.
Don't make it too long, man.
Don't go too much into details.
My mom and I made cut cornbread. One kid, little louder, little louder. Wayne in the middle. So I had asthma when I was small. And Mom was there, Mama. Rockford. Couldn't read. So I was behind 2 years from school. She let me quit in the 5th grade. I felt bad. I wanted to go back to school. When I did. So, when I got married at only 14, she should have slapped my face and said, go back to school. So, I put up a store. And then it got to be, I was doing so good, either had to go bigger or quit, so quit. And then I went back to night school. And then I went to beauty school. Did pretty good.
Are we going in order of age?
That don't matter.
When I said age, it'd be the next older, nobody wants it.
I haven't been used to I remember one time, Terry had a loose tooth. Delvin comes back from the dance, and he said, I'm going to pull out that tooth. Terry started crying. She said, no, I'm not going to pull my tooth out. Well, they wrestled in the front yard. And Terry beat the shit out of her. And then my brother, my son, would work in the fields, and my sister didn't go in the field because she was on her period. So my brother asked me, well, why? Well, he ain't coming in the field. Well, she said she popped her some black and white in her face. She can't go in the sun. So he went in the room and he put in some. And then my daddy would play the accordion, and I was like, I guess about 5. And some people from Chitania would come at night. Mama had a brother living there, and Daddy would play the accordion, and they'd make me dance by myself. And they threw me some money. It wasn't much, no, it was some pennies, I guess. That's why I like to dance so much. So, but it's like you said, we ate a lot of beans. A lot of beans.
What's the fondest memory of your mom or your dad?
Mama was, every time we wanted to go somewhere, she loved her Prince Albert so much.
Explain what Prince Albert is to these
Tobacco. So when we wanted to go somewhere, we'd wait until she'd make her cigarette and smoke it about halfway. I said, Mom, can we go with this? Where, Bobby J? Where? And Daddy him, Daddy was not one to discipline us. My mother had to do it. He was sick, and you know. So, but he was a good father. He did what he could, and my mother was not educated, but she was a smart woman. She was an intelligent woman for not being educated. She did what she could with what she had, and she raised us all. Well, I was the baby and I was spoiled. Everybody spoiled me because I was, well, Roland told Mom when he came back from furlough, he said, I don't think that thing's going to live in the living room right there. He said, she's too ugly. But Roland liked to pick, you know, and he said, okay, God. And we were poor. We were very poor. Everybody had to struggle for themselves. But we never went hungry. We always had an egg to cook, or a piece of cornbread to eat, or a glass of milk. Anyway, the milk was sour. We had to eat it. You know, that's all we had. And we had a lot of figs, a lot of stuff that she canned. And Daddy, he passed away when I was going into the 12th grade. I wanted to quit school to help out. Mama didn't want. And all my brothers and sisters helped out for me to finish school. Because Mama wasn't going to get her Social Security check until in January, and he died in September.
Yeah.
And we had